So children, today we'll discuss about metals and non-metals topic part 2, that is uses of metals and non-metals. We are going to discuss about uses of metals and non-metals. First we'll discuss about uses of metals. So children, metals are usually used in making many materials, especially in the picture you can see very clearly it is used in steel bridges. So metals like iron, okay, it is being used in making steel bridges. Alone iron cannot be used because iron undergoes rusting when exposed to outside. So they will use in combination with the what other non-metal like carbon, okay, chromium, and that is how they are going to get a stainless steel, and that is been used in making bridges and even in for concretes, especially for slabs and all. They are going to use what iron, stainless steel, that is made of metal only. And in the picture you can see another thing, that is a gold is being used in making jewelries, rings, jewelries and all. Aluminum tin in cans, okay, soft drinks, and they are going to use aluminum cans. And even knife also, which is made of a stainless steel. And even you can see switch over there, and it is having a plastic and with a what metal coat, metal which is alloy is also present in it. So metal is also used like stainless steel in making sinks also, but it is expensive because it is an alloy. Nickel and chromium are mixed with the iron, and that is why it is alloy. So stainless steel, while making stainless steel, iron is used. Iron is a what metal. And iron is used because iron is also a very good conductor of heat and electricity, so flow easily through the metals. So usually electrons flow easily through the metals, because as we know that metals are solid in nature. The particles are closely attached to one another, and there is no intercellular spaces. Because of this reason, metals usually conducts heat and electricity. Uses of non-metals, usually like that of metals, non-metals also got some uses. Non-metals, even though they are less in number, but they have got lot many applications compared to the metals. Metals are around 70 in the periodic table, but non-metals are less than that, but there are lot many applications are there for the non-metals. So one by one we'll discuss that also. If you take oxygen is a non-metal which is used for breathing. So children, in the picture you can see very clearly, without oxygen animals will not survive only. So that is why oxygen is a must and should. So it is a non-metal, okay. And even oxygen is a supporter of combustion, or you can say without oxygen no combustion. So oxygen is must and should, and that is why we are alive. Second one, hydrogen. If you take hydrogen, this is the lightest element in the periodic table, but it can be used in lifting agents in balloons. You can fill it in the balloons, and it can fly very easily, but they will not use this hydrogen because hydrogen is a very explosive, okay. Even though it is a light, it cannot be used in balloons, but it can be used as a fuel, okay. In the picture you can see balloon, but that balloon is filled with a what, instead of hydrogen gas. Even though you can fill hydrogen gas also, but it is a since explosive, they will use helium gas. Helium is a what, inert or noble gas, will not react, will not explode. So this is the reason in balloons, big balloons which flies continuously, okay, they are going to use a noble element like helium. Noble gases like argon, xenon, etc. are used in all kinds of colorful displays where glowing signs are utilized for the advertisement purposes. So, in such places, they are going to use these gases like argon and xenon. When light falls on it, it shines. That is, in advertisements also, they are going to use noble gases. And even in what, light bulbs, they are going to use neon, argon, krypton, okay. And even producing laser light beams also, krypton, neon gases are used in filling nightclub bulbs to provide sparkling. So in nightclubs they are going to use sparklers. It is filled with the noble gases. Colored bulbs for theater and nightclubs. In nightclubs and theater, they are going to use color bulbs. which is filled with noble gas only. So even non-metal like nitrogen used in the industries for the production of ammonia, which is a very important ingredient in making fertilizer. So children, plants which need nitrogen, it is going to be provided to the plant. Okay, plant will not take nitrogen directly from the atmosphere in the form of gas, but it is converted into easily accessible compound. So that is being made into a fertilizer and given to the plant will take this fertilizer through roots. Okay, it will go through the plant, and that is how nitrogen is going to be fulfilled in the plants. So even in the picture you can see two important non-metal, that is a chlorine and phosphorus. Chlorine is used in purifying water. Chlorine is one of the bleaching agent. Okay, chlorine in combination with the calcium oxide, it is going to form what? Calcium oxychloride. It is called bleaching powder. So bleaching powder, it is being commonly used in what? Swimming pools. Okay, because it is a very good water purifier. So that is how bleaching powder is used in swimming pools. Then even the bleaching powder is also used in sewage places, where the usually mosquitoes will lay eggs and hatch into mosquitoes, and those mosquitoes may cause diseases. That is why municipality, they are going to take care of these things, and they will spray either chlorine gas, or they will spray bleaching powder to the sewage, so that larvae of a mosquito are being killed. Okay, or the mosquitoes are being killed, and that is how we can control diseases, communicable diseases. Okay, and that is how chlorine is a non-metal. Another non-metal, that is a phosphorus, which is a main component in crackers. So children, you might have seen crackers, there the main component is phosphorus, which is non-metal. Okay, another non-metal which is very very important, that is a non-metal like carbon, which is a main component in fuel. Okay, which is a main component in the fuel. Without this, it is very difficult to survive nowadays, because if you take petrol, if you take methane gas, if you take LPG gas, so with that only we are living. So that is having a main component, that is a carbon is a non-metal. And remember, even in our body, carbon is the main backbone. So children, we take carbohydrate. What is that carbohydrate? If you take example of glucose is having C, that is a C6H12O6. Okay, starch, in that also it will be there in almost all compounds. If you take proteins consist of amino acids, in that also has what? Carbon. So carbon is a main important fuel. So children, see, just look at this. Compared to the metals, non-metals has got a lot many applications, especially for human beings. And non-metal like sulfur is used in making sulfuric acid. So in the picture you can see sulfuric, strong concentrated acid, that is the sulfuric acid, which is also called king of chemicals. This sulfuric acid is called king of chemicals, and it is used in making what? Sulfuric acid. So sulfur is a non-metal. So last one, you can see that iodine, this is also halogen, which comes in the 17th group of a periodic table. Iodine is widely used as a antiseptic. Okay, antiseptic lotion or antiseptic cream, they are going to use iodine. Okay, especially they are going to apply it on the what? Wounds, cut wounds or the wounds. This is a very good antibacterial. So it is usually present in the, usually we use it in the first aid box. Okay, because it prevents infection. So, and even gargling of iodine is also used for making antibacterial gargles, which helps in preventing throat infection also. They are going to use for throat infection also. The last one, radon was used in some hospitals to treat tumors means cancer. So if extra growth which is grown, okay, that is been removed, tumors are being removed by what? The by using special non-metal called radon. Okay, it is going to what? Solve the problem. That is how we can treat the diseases, by using this radon. Okay, thank you.